But Jess just showed up. So she could join us and save us from talking to each other.
Yeah, because I don't want to fucking talk to you. Oh, she got the tummy out.
Hi.
Jess.
Jess.
Hi.
What's up, girl?
How you doing?
We're just missing you here on the Menace and the Man. Not a big deal.
What's going on?
So it's wild. So I think, well, one, congratulations on your last fight. You fucking crushed it.
Thank you.
You looked awesome. I'm like, man. Actually, that was actually brutal.
It was fun.
And I like that. But so, we're talking to you, Bag, and I'm watching your Instagram just getting like fucking swole as fuck. Just jacked to the hill.
No. It's just the lighting. I just have good editing skills.
Oh, stop it. No, I've seen the hard work. I've done it myself, all right?
So wait, Jess, are you on your phone or a computer?
I'm on my phone. What do you need?
Can you turn it long ways?
Yeah.
I'm trying to see everything.
Wait.
So, real quick. So, again, I follow the Jess page hard. Do you live in an RV?
Yeah. I'm in my RV right now.
I know. That's what I'm like. I think she's in an RV.
Well, no. She was in an RV last time she was on the show.
Listen, Stan, I like the party, all right? I didn't notice what was going on. Sometimes
that was a while ago.
I got to put the math together.
How long?
Can we talk about this lifestyle?
How long have you been in the RV?
I don't remember if we talked about it, and I've been in this for a year and a bit. Just over a year, I think.
We didn't talk about it, but you were in there. 100%.
Okay. All right. 100%. All right. I believe you.
I'm just making sure. I'm just...
Yeah, Stan. Easy, Cowboys. You were in
Why
there.
are you so aggressive about it? All
we're in
right,
there.
here we go.
Yeah, she's like, okay, I was. All right.
Jessica Rose Clark, welcome back to Menace and the Man, our favorite Aussie.
I better be. Thank you for having me.
I mean, you got some tough competition, but they're all dudes, so.
Oh no, I don't.
They're all dudes, so we're not into that.
That's true.
Yeah, we're not into that.
Who am I competing with?
Volkanovski, Whittaker.
Are you friends with them?
I mean, I played video games with Whittaker. Volkanovski, I mean, we have common friends, like.
So you're not friends with him is the answer.
Would I go out with him for a beer? I would.
Yeah, okay. Anybody would. That's not a valid gauge of whether you guys are friends. Of course, anybody would go have a beer with Alex Volkanovski.
Well, we're the same with you, Jess. We are virtual friends with them.
Yeah,
but Menace actually knows Whittaker personally. Has partied and hung out with Whittaker.
Okay.
I didn't party, or maybe I had a beer with,
or hung out with him. I don't even think Whittaker, but you're still our favorite, Jess. Let's move on to.
To be honest, I'm alright losing to either of those men. Because they're two of my favorite Australians.
I'm trying to become good friends with Tai Tuivasa, but right now it's not good.
It's not working.
No.
Bro, I've been back and forth with him. He's gonna come on, but we have the time difference. Like we have Jess now lives in America. Ty's on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Right.
What time is it there right now, Jess?
Here, 4:00.
No, in the home country.
I don't know. I'm in California. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, if I was from Spain,
I think it's like
New York, I'd be like,
o'clock.
yeah, it's this time there.
I think it's like 11 tomorrow or something. But isn't Ty on Fight Island?
Yes.
Right now? Yeah.
That's what I was going to segue into. Ty's fighting Stefan Struve.
Yeah. Is he this weekend, right?
This weekend.
Yeah, weird.
Crazy.
What a weird fight. I didn't even know he was fighting until last week.
Why? Do you know Ty?
No, that's not your fault. But hang on, Jesse, that's not your fault. Unless you follow fighters fighting, the UFC does a pretty shitty job of like, hey, this is happening this weekend.
Yeah,
they would rather put up like 10 fucking videos of Gaethje versus Khabib than like Ty and Stefan Struve, like one.
Yeah. No, I know. They didn't even my fight, I had that booked for 3 months and they didn't say anything until the week of. And everyone was like, oh shit, are you fighting this weekend? Yes, I've been fighting for the last 3 months.
That's one thing. I was in the UFC for 10 years or 8 years. That was like, I'm sitting here getting ready to fight, and they're showing highlights of like Matt Hughes and GSP who don't even fight anymore fighting. Yeah. I'm like, that's I don't know.
You're just not relevant.
I don't know. Yeah. Sick.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, they need to work on their marketing.
Well, that's been obvious for a long time.
You know who else needs to work on their marketing, Stan?
Oh, Menace and the Man?
Yeah.
Is that
my brother Dean was like, hey, come to the city tonight, we'll get dinner. I'm like, listen, man, I gotta go home, I gotta work out, I gotta do my show. Listen, Dean, I didn't give up on becoming, blowing up and act like I don't know nobody. I'm still trying to do it, man.
Why? What is your brother in the city for?
Work, and he was kind of close, and I'm kind of close, so we could have got dinner.
Yeah, so something we didn't get to Jess last time. Do you have any siblings, Jess?
I have a lot of siblings.
Oh.
A lot. 8 by blood, 17 overall.
What?
And that's 17
dude.
What?
Didn't we hint on it?
No.
I think so.
No.
I think she said she's one of a lot, and like she lived in the country, and like so we asked her if she ever got attacked by an animal, and she jumped out of a haystack because of.
Yes,
How does he remember all of that, but doesn't remember that we've already been in the RV?
Because we didn't really talk about the RV.
To be fair, I don't remember either of those conversations.
We didn't talk about the 17 siblings. We didn't put a number to it.
I think she said I have a lot, and I spent a lot of time maybe out and about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what it was?
Yes, that's it. That's exactly it.
Yes.
Was it a goat or a snake that chased you onto the haystack?
I've been chased by a snake and a wild boar.
It was the boar.
Yeah.
Even though
and I ran up a mango tree. I jumped up a mango tree.
And then the snake, you were on the hay?
The snake, I was walking through like mulch. So not quite hay. Hay is a very American thing. I'm not from America. I was walking through mulch at the base of a tree.
So when's the last time you were in Australia?
I was there after I fought in Moscow because I had to redo my visa. So I was in Sydney for 2 weeks, stranded because they wouldn't send my passport back.
Do they look down on people that move to America?
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, people get excited when I come home, but I get shunned a lot because it's like, oh, you left our country for something better. And I'm like, sorry. I'm sorry that I went to where I needed to be. Like, how horrible. But
well, you left it
whatever.
For bigger fight opportunities.
Yeah, 100%. And as a female, like, that was the best opportunity for me.
You know what? Back up, Stan. Sorry. This just clicked in my head because last time we spoke, I was like, hey, I'm going to be in Vegas for my brother's party. And you're like, hey, if you want to hang out, listen, I got a couch for you. Was that still in the RV?
Did I say that? I don't remember saying that.
You're like, listen, you're cool with dogs, right?
Oh, yeah, I remember. No, that was
like, they're probably going to lick you. I'm like,
that was well over a year ago. That was in the old house.
That was the first time we had her on.
Yeah, when I was on the couch and I looked very haggard, and then I get really mad that you guys like replaying that fucking footage.
Oh, wait. That was the house? That wasn't the RV?
No, that was the house.
Oh, never mind then. Never mind then.
Ever doing, yeah.
Never mind then.
Oh, he was wrong. Stan was wrong.
Stan, punch yourself. Stan, do me a favor and punch yourself in the face.
No. I'm not going to punch myself.
Or Jesse, or do a shoey for Jesse Jess.
No, I'm not going to do a shoey or punch myself. I would do a shoey, but even I know, Jess, you just recently...
Whoa, Jesse. Now you know where you stand.
No, I know.
I just said
he did a shoey for Volkanovski.
I would do a shoey for Jess, but I understand, and I saw that you just recently celebrated how many days of sobriety?
It's now 827.
827 days.
Yeah.
So you guys go by days, not like years and months?
I mean, I have an app that tracks it because I forget and it tells me days.
Oh, that's
it's like
awesome.
2.5 years, yeah.
Well, I think you're really awesome for that.
Oh, thanks.
And that probably contributes to you being jacked.
I think so, honestly. Because I was chubby when I drank a lot.
1,000,000%.
1 million.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, kudos to you on that. Keep it up. And everyone, whenever people, we said it before, whenever we have people on that are sober, we feel like pieces of shit. But you don't make us
I
feel
don't give a fuck what you guys do.
She's like, go ahead, put the poison in your body.
Do whatever you want.
But yes, I was going to say, you don't make us feel that way because you're a sweetheart.
Okay, good.
And so even something else we noticed, you dyed your hair blonde.
I did.
That's been a discussion me and Stan have been having.
Before the knee surgery, you dyed your hair blonde.
Yeah, the night before.
No, she dyed her hair before. No.
Well,
Yeah, I had
dyed your hair
dyed my
before you
hair and then
fought?
I had knee surgery the day after. Yeah.
Well, yes, that's our next two conversations is you dyed your hair, and I'm like, oh, she just dyed her hair blonde.
Oh, no, sorry. You put the blue in before
Yeah,
your fight.
I had the blue for my fight,
Yeah.
blonde before surgery, and then surgery.
Menace is stalking.
I like
So
the blonde.
Menace
Menace
is,
in your
Menace
life
is
that- 'cause
stalking you
girls-
hard.
Girls
Well, I mean,
do wild
I
things
don't
with their
think
hair
he's-
when they're going through some shit. Is
I don't
everything
think
good?
he's stalking me hard enough, since he's wrong about half of it.
Well, Jess, that's what I was going to say. Usually, in my experiences, girls start changing hair color when they got some things going on in their life.
I just had to have surgery. I'm out for a year. Of course I got shit going on.
Yeah.
So what do we have? ACL, right?
Yeah, ACL, and then I guess I had a meniscus tear as well that I didn't know about, so they fixed that at the same time.
So, Stan, she just got surgery like 2 or 3 days, maybe 4 days later. She's working out. What's your excuse, Stan? I'll wait.
No, she inspired me. I did see her in the gym with her leg brace on. I have no excuse.
At least he's honest.
I was hoping for some kind of bullshit.
Oh.
Well,
What excuse have I ever given? I just never went back to training. I just never
Did you
went
work
back.
out today, Dennis?
Stan, tell her.
Did
What?
he work out today?
That was a softball, Jess. He just he worked out today. He probably worked out at 5 a.m. and then worked out right before the podcast.
I didn't work out 5 o'clock this morning.
You could have lied, Dennis. I just gave you a softball
Thank you,
and you fucking
Stan.
missed.
Tomorrow's another day, Stan.
Okay.
I actually cut the workout a little bit short because I had a shower before the show.
Okay.
You know we can't smell you over the phone, though, right?
I do, but the thing is like if I sit here dirty and I'm hanging out, I'm having a good time, I start to decompress, like fuck, I still have to shower. Like, Jess, there's been those days where you've had very hard workouts, you're like, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be lying to you if I'm like, I'm going to sleep on the floor tonight, dirty.
I don't even want to get out of my car.
Yeah.
It was sitting
So
in
to
the
get
car
into a
outside the house.
shower, you're like,
Yeah.
And
the
That's
best
bad.
time is directly after workout. But like the shower at my gym, there was like one. Sometimes you gotta wait for lines. I'm like, I'll just go home. The drive home, you kind of relax. You get home, you do home shit, and then you're like, wow, fuck, I still have to take a shower. I don't want to take a shower. That happens, right? You understand exactly where I'm coming from.
I understand exactly what
Like
you're
you actually want, you want somebody. Stan, this is how it gets sometimes. You want someone to come to your house, take off your clothes. You just stand in the shower. Someone bathes you and get it. That's how tired I would get sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then have the bed right outside the shower so you can just leave the shower and flop straight onto
You
the
start
bed.
thinking about teleporting.
Yeah.
If I could just avoid this drive and just be where I want to be, I would give away a year of my life.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
that happens. Man.
Stan wouldn't know.
you got to find a ride or die that would fucking do that for you. Or,
Yeah. They never really ride or die, though, no
or
matter what they say.
you could pay the person in sexual favors or
Well,
whatever money you
Stan,
can.
She doesn't even want to fucking reach down and cleaned her feet. You think she wants to do sexual favors?
That sounds exhausting.
You're not paying them on the spot. They're doing the service of bringing you to your bed. Then you're paying them later.
Do you know how much shit we have to do?
Stan's going to his own fantasy land.
No, I'm just saying. It was a joke, but I'm just saying.
Imagine if
No, it was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Why, you guys...
ever, right, Stan? When you send that risky text at 2 a.m.
Lol,
and you don't get the response, like, I was kidding.
It was a joke.
I can't believe you thought I was serious.
It was a joke.
You think I really meant that? You're
But
yeah, right.
So you won this last fight. Your knee was fucked up going into the fight, right?
Whoa, Stan, that was a very quick change of subject.
What? Whoa. All right. No. Then I felt like
got you up against the ropes now, Stan.
I felt like that conversation.
You're gonna start throwing elbows soon.
That conversation went here, and I started another one.
All right. I'll give it to you.
I did hurt my knee in camp, but I didn't know what was wrong with it. And then I hurt it again in the fight, and then I got it checked.
Do you want to be honest with each other now? Let me know if you want to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, it was bothering you bad. You're trying to get that dinero. I'll still win. Afterwards, I'll get looked at for free.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Isn't that what everyone does?
Pretty much, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, true. It definitely, I did actually genuinely hurt it again in the fight though, which made me really annoyed because I thought I could get away with maybe not actually having to get it checked. And then when I fucked it up again, I was like, oh, maybe something actually wrong here. It turns out it was.
Did you post?
My one buddy tore his ACL going into the fight, like early as camp, continued through the camp, fought. I'm like, what the fuck? You're a psychopath.
I mean, you could say who it is.
Right? Yeah, my buddy Ryan LaFlair, but I don't know if she knows who Ryan LaFlair is. That's why
I barely know who you two are.
Oh, that hurts. But
it does. Yeah.
But yeah, even the fight.
It's okay for you not to know who Stan is, but I mean, come on.
Go on.
But yeah, LaFlair fought his last fight against, Anthony Rocco Martin.
So?
Well, he's another guy you don't know, but he fought him.
Add him to the list.
Add him to the list with a blown out ACL.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it hurt. It sucks.
So now, what is it? No takedowns and whatnot, but you got it done with the striking. So a W, and now you're done for a year. What are you going to do with your time? An idea I had was we're going to do Heartbreaker and the Man, or Menace, Heartbreaker and the Man, or Jesse, whatever. Anytime you want to come on Menace and the Man, you're always welcome. You can
let me be a co-host?
Absolutely. If you got free time.
Hey, sometimes, Jess, I'm a working man sometimes. Hey, can't answer the signal. And we need Jesse just to answer the signal.
I can fill in for Dennis 100%.
Give the people what they want.
Yes.
You're probably
the thing is when you listen, Jesse, when you're in this seat, all right, you gotta you're talking to them, you're milking them, right? You're milking the gas, you're having a great time, and then you hit them with some shit that like, whoa, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Right?
Like you hitting me with the doing my hair green.
Make people feel a little bit awkward for a little bit of time.
You're good at that.
Green. You almost went.
He was like, didn't she dye her hair green? Did she dye her hair blonde before our fight? Oh no, that was green.
No, I said blue.
Blue. It was green.
Blue highlights.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was actually
like a total creep.
It was actually green.
It was like a teal color. Now it's green. Now it's green.
So now you have right now blonde with a green stripe.
I have a couple of green stripes, but yes, and I hate the green stripes.
There are highlights, Stan, you idiot, right?
Yeah, they're not stripes.
Idiot. Wish you a tiger. If you could be any animal, what would you be?
Not a fucking tiger.
Whoa. Easy. I'm a big fan of tigers.
I like tigers too.
They roll solo. They're actually the biggest cat of the animal kingdom.
Actually, I would be a Komodo dragon.
Wow.
Yeah, I think they're bad. And they're mean. They're so mean.
Dude, hang on. Ready for this? I'm flipping through my phone, whatever. My lady sees a Komodo dragon like eating something. She's like, "What? What's that?" I'm like, "Komodo dragon." It's like, I didn't know they're real. I was like, you thought that was a dinosaur? Which they are very big.
They are, yeah.
They are. Now, what do you know about Komodo dragons? I'll tell you a few things.
Tell me. No, can you tell me some things?
Yeah, I can. So, back in the day, they thought that their mouths were so dirty that when they bit an animal, that the bacteria was killing it.
Yeah.
Who's got fucking venom glands in there? I know.
I know that. No, I know that. I'm laughing because it's funny that they thought it was bacteria. What else do you know? What else do you know?
Males are bigger than females?
Are they?
Are they?
I don't know. Who has the computer? Google it.
Are you spreading? Are you spreading misinformation about Komodo dragons right now?
Well, I feel like females are usually bigger than the males in a lot of species.
In a lot of them, like the black widow, right? The prey mantis.
Yeah.
Stan, do you know what goes on with prey mantises?
That they have sex and then the female kills the male.
Takes his head off. Fucking. That's wild. So I'm listening to the radio today. I'm driving to a job, and 56% of males said for $1 million they wouldn't have sex for the rest of their life. I was like,
what? What?
Well, I thought it was for a year. I was like, Daddy. For life. I was like, I would pay $1 million. And then I think women was like 3 out of 5 women would take $1 million not to have sex for the rest of their life. I'm like, and then they started talking. I'm like, what?
$1 million isn't that much money though.
Yeah.
Like, do you know how quickly you're going to burn through $1 million? Yeah.
The whole reason why you want $1 million so you can have more sex.
Yeah.
Like, look what I have. Look at the things I can provide for you. Or look at the cool things, the fun we can have together. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
$1 million? Right. You're going to ride a jet ski by yourself?
Well, did it include, like, did they give you specifics? Is it no masturbation? No. I know some gross dudes.
No, just no sex.
Abstinence.
No sex with a human being. Or full abstinence.
He said no sex.
That's a form of sex, I think, right? Masturbation.
What?
Yeah, no, but I feel like no sex is too broad a term. I don't know.
Okay, you guys define sex then.
Well, no. The thing that you have to ask for the rules. Are we talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, is it just no sex with another human being?
All right, when I said it, where'd your brains automatically go? With a person, right?
Yeah.
With a person, yeah.
Okay, so that's all right. Let's stay right there.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Imagine
In Dennis's thing that he didn't create.
Not having sex or masturbating for 1 year. You think you could do that?
I could do that. For how much money?
Whoa. A year?
Well, that's the thing we're talking about, right? For $1 million.
Well, no, it was a lifetime. No sex for a lifetime for $1 million. Okay. Then in my head, I was like, a year would be tough for me.
Yeah.
I could definitely do a year.
Hang on.
I could do a year. I can't do a lifetime.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. She's very... Stan, could you do 5 years for $1 million?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
What do you mean? You'd have to, start a new religion for that. I don't even know.
So, on to another topic. Jess, what's the relationship status right now?
Single.
Okay.
How long have we been single for? Oh, well. a few months. Everyone seems to think I'm a lesbian now, though, which I don't know why. I don't feel like I look like a lesbian. I think people think that I think because I talk shit to dudes on Twitter so much that automatically means that I'm a man hater, which must mean that I'm a lesbian.
That's one of my favorite things about you. And me and Menace have had conversations about you in the past, like all good, but about your Twitter. And I'll tell Menace, like, yo, she was going back at people on Twitter, and I'll like tell him what was going on. You go back at everybody.
Yeah, because I have so much fun on Twitter. And right now I have too much time on my hands. I just spent all day yesterday fighting with people, and it was great.
So, like,
I need to, because if I feel like I'm attacked, I'm like, what? I mean, where do you live? Let's meet up.
But Menace, like the trolls, she's retweeting and responding to the trolls.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's if we're being honest, right? It's kind of like a mindset, right? You're just like feeling aside, let's do this.
Yeah, like I don't really care what a bunch of fucking dorks that I don't know think about me.
Right.
Like I don't care.
Right.
I barely care what people that I like think about me.
Yeah.
So why would I care about some random person on Twitter?
I used to just like their like awful comment. And then
so they knew that you saw it? Yeah.
Yeah, like, hey.
Yeah.
Or maybe it felt, something, keep it moving.
I like I think it's I feel like it's Dustin Poirier. It's someone writes back to him and like writes really nice things back to him, like may God be with you or some shit. And like gets people to turn around from sending him hate to actually liking him because he writes something really sweet back to him. I can't remember if it's Dustin. It's someone like that though.
No, Ally Quinta would fight back and forth with people.
Yeah.
And then they're like, hey, you're not a bad dude. He's like, all right. And then he's got like a lifelong fan.
I feel like I don't see Al on anything anymore. I used to see him on Twitter all the time, and I haven't even seen his name in a long time.
Maybe he's slinging house. I don't know. I gotta
slinging house
because me and Stan I actually want to talk to him. I would love to get him on the show, but right now with the economy, like houses are on this like crazy. Like, let's say I were to list my house right now for like $400,000. People would fight for it where it'd be like it would sell for like $440, $460.
Yeah.
But now people are on it's called upside down or underwater or whatever.
Underwater?
So, meaning like they bought the house for more than the house is worth.
Yeah.
So not Sal. Al's probably
underwater is you owe more than the house is worth.
Correct.
Yes. Not you paid
Isn't
more.
That what I said?
Well, you said you paid more than the house is worth. Which I guess is the same thing.
I mean, but what you pay is what you end up owing, right? Like, because you don't really pay it. The bank pays it, then you owe the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the market changes.
Yeah, but all right, semantics. All right.
Hey, BRB.
What's BRB?
Okay, bye. He's leaving.
Oh, yeah. He's been on this all night. I don't know why he turns his screen off. He's just keep it open. But
maybe he doesn't want you to see what he's doing.
He's going.
Maybe he's just doing something really weird.
Well, he just ran out and went to the bathroom. But so knee surgery. I saw you kind of post. You don't have the dogs with you?
No, they're in Oregon getting trained right now.
Trained,
getting obedience and behavioral stuff done.
Who's training them?
There's a place up there called Flash Dog Training that I've been looking at for ages. They specialize in dogs with aggression, anxiety issues. And so Blue, my girl, has a lot of aggression and anxiety issues. So I sent her up there, and then I was like, oh, it makes sense to send the other one as well so that they're both getting the exact same training. But yeah, so they're gone for like 4 more weeks, I think it is. 3 more weeks.
So you won your last fight and then sent your dogs to school.
Yeah. I was banking on winning so that I could. It's expensive. I was banking on winning so I could afford to send the dogs up there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'd imagine it's definitely a price tag attached to it.
Yeah, for the 3 weeks for the both of them was like $7,000 or something.
She's getting her dogs trained.
Yeah, and then they got to do an extra 2 weeks, which is like an extra 3 or some shit, something like that.
What's the life expectancy on that? I was gonna say brand of dog, that type of dog.
That brand? Like 12 or 13 years.
And they're little guys.
So I got
right?
another 10 years with both, at least.
Yeah. So, back to the dating life. Been single for how long?
A little while.
This is all people care about, Jess. No one cares about.
I know, and I don't usually answer this question. I just leave it unanswered.
They do care about the dogs. They care about dogs and dating life. They don't care about UFC.
Yeah.
They don't care about UFC.
No, not at all. Not at all. Although I did have someone comment on my photo today that he had to unfollow me because even though he likes me as a fighter, all I do is post booty pictures and I'm turning into one of those girls. So then I just wrote back, okay, bye. And then I went to his profile and clicked, would you like to remove this person as a follower, and removed him myself.
Oh, wow.
You can do that on Instagram now. You can remove people as followers. I love that. I love that feature.
Wow.
Wow, you're getting trolled that hard?
Yeah. Because I posted one picture in a knee brace and fucking athletic wear.
So what's the move right
now?
now?
If I had athletic wear, I'm sending Jess athletic wear.
A company,
of course.
Yeah. Your go-to is Nike, right?
Yeah, but I'm mixing it up now. It was Nike.
Did someone send you some gear recently?
Well, I have my supplement sponsor. They have a clothing line as well. So they sent me a ton of stuff after my fight.
Shout out or no?
Flag nor fail. Dana Lynn Bailey, she was like the first Miss Olympia or some shit. But yeah, they sent me a ton of stuff to say congratulations after my fight. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll save all this for when I do have surgery, because I'm filming all of my workouts from surgery to fighting again so that I can release them out there for people who have surgery and are not as able-bodied, so that they still have something to do, you know? Because when I was...
Stan, did you hear that?
Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm just checking. What do you mean? I'm not
Jesse Jess. I'm not a professional athlete.
You can follow my workout program. I have one leg, which means everything I do is going to be pretty easy for the average Joe. Not that you're the average Joe.
Or how about this? How about this, Menace? I'll start following and doing Jesse Jess's workout.
Yes.
But you would then have to put up a video of you doing it.
Okay. I'll come to your house and do it.
Fine. I'll allow it.
You know what? I saw the little reaction you said on your face when I said it. I'm not coming to your house. I'll do it myself.
Jesse, he'll look for any excuse to get out of something. You saw that, right? He's like,
well, your facial expression wasn't right.
Yeah, no, I'll find another friend.
Stands on a date with the girl like, the bill came. I didn't like, your face. Not paying.
Sorry, no second date.
So the whole time that we were sitting eating this food, I was thinking about how I don't want to hang out with you again. So this one's on you.
Because of the one face she made when the meal came out.
That's how you got to be in this dating the world we're in. I was going to say dating economy, and that's almost what it is. So Jess, are you open right now to finding someone to take care of your leg, or are you doing this solo?
Fuck no, definitely not. Definitely not. I'm off it.
So Jess, so Stan's kind of interviewing you right now. You can interview Stan back. Listen, this could be like a little bit of a tryout for when you're actually in the Menace seat. Put Stan in the hot seat here and there. Hit him with some questions.
So Stan, when you finally get a girlfriend, do you think that following my workout program is going to keep her interested? Or do you think it would just open up your options to find better women?
Go on, Stan, answer the question.
What do you mean when I finally get a girlfriend? Like I've never had a girlfriend before.
I want to know. This is your story. It's your show.
I mean,
you're not. Whoa, I think we have a trifecta here.
If I follow
3 hosts on one show right now.
If I follow the Jesse Jess workout plan, 100%, my options would definitely open up.
Yeah. Do you think you can commit to it though? That's the thing, because women like a man who can show commitment. Do you feel like you have that commitment?
I don't know, Jess.
Because if you can't commit to a workout program, how are these women going to believe that you can commit to them?
Bingo.
Wow. It depends on the teacher. just as it depends on the girl.
Oh, damn. So Paul Workman always blames his tools. You're going to blame it on me and the women that are potentially interested in you, as opposed to having self-awareness and understanding that all these decisions are yours.
I love exactly where this is going.
No, I'm saying if I have a good teacher, I'll learn properly and be able to.
Well, Stan, listen, Stan, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Yeah.
If I'm taught properly, I will then figure it out.
But teachers also need good students.
Stan, do you wish you were somewhere else right now?
No. Why would I wish I was somewhere else right now?
I mean, there's a lot of heat right now.
What kind of heat? Honestly, I'm kind of spacing out on this conversation. So what's the topic again?
Oh, you're spacing out. Because you're about to pass out, Stan. There's too much heat on you. You're about to pass out.
Definitely not. So Jess is going to start a workout program. I'm going to take part in the workout program.
Yes.
Are they live, Jess, or you just
and what? Wait.
Let's go into the workout program.
And it's going to get me a girlfriend. What are we talking about? I don't get what we were saying. That you're saying I'm in the hot seat. I got lost right there.
Okay, Stan.
All right, moving on. I'm going to release them weekly about the week before. So it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Is there a subscription? They're free?
No, I'm going to do them for free. I was going to do them subscription-based. I think once I'm able-bodied again, I will do like an MMA athletic workout program for subscription. But right now, it's more about showing people that if you're injured or if you had surgery, there's still plenty of things that you can do. Because I did it when I had my foot injury last year. Like, I lost weight. I was more athletic. I had better muscle structure and everything, and I should have done it back then. So right now I'm gonna take advantage of the position that I'm in, because there's nothing like when I knew I was having this surgery and I started looking at exercise programs for whilst going through rehab. There's fucking nothing. It's like no one wants to show that they were struggling and had to adapt, you know. So I'm gonna do that. Hopefully other people will have an easier time than I am.
Yeah, a lot of my homies, like when I was fighting, like if we fucked up one of our hands, you'd see us like hitting a jab and all kicks, or hitting a jab, slip hook, like or like fake the two and then throw an uppercut, you know? Yeah. Figure it out.
Yes. Yeah. And even what Jess is doing, a lot of people do need, because I've been in that situation where injury, body shut down, you need a different type of way to work out. So it's something that a lot of people will probably find some use and like motivation, inspiration, whatever you want to call it in.
Motivation, inspiration, I don't care so much about, but I just want it to be practical, you know? Like, I want to give people an option for if they can't figure it out themselves.
Well, that's the thing why I'm saying motivation and inspiration. You're experiencing it right now. You're definitely playing that game of, you're having moments where you're like, this fucking sucks.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
It does fucking suck, but I can't change it. It is what it is.
35 now. You're a big girl.
Yeah. I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl now.
Hey. You know, graduate from the pull-ups to the panties. You're doing it.
I'm smaller now than I was when I was going to 125.
Oh my God, but even when I see you, you're fucking jacked, like at 135 now. How'd you even make 125? Like that?
I don't know. I think because I was fat. So it's easy to lose fat. It's harder to cut when you're muscular.
Same.
Yeah. But like when I was cutting to 125, I know what that's all about. Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say, Menace?
I said, yeah.
Yeah. He forgot.
Well, his audio went out for a second. I don't know what he said.
You, Stan. You hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. You said "fuck you" to me.
Yeah, making sure. No, I was making a joke. Like, I know what that's all about. Muscles.
Yeah.
Sorry,
muscles.
I was just joshing.
Well,
anyways.
I'm going to anticipate Gilbert is not going to show up, but Jess, you watch fights, right?
Sometimes. Yes, sure.
Will you be, now you're laid up a little bit, you're going to be watching a little bit more fighting, or
I will probably
less
watch
fighting?
the exact same amount of fighting that I already did.
All right, so before we get to UFC 254, what do you do? Like, what walk me through Jess's Tuesday.
Do you play bingo? You got a bingo?
I don't, but they were playing.
I could take you to be a bingo girl.
They had bingo in the parking lot next to the RV park on the weekend. Car bingo. You're in your car and play bingo with everyone.
Social distance bingo.
Stan, can I pause you real quick? Can we get a quick virtual tour of the RV?
No, it's pretty messy right now. I've had one leg.
Let it go.
Wait, Menace. You're like,
can we have you on? I want a virtual tour. Can we get that?
Also can't.
When you can walk. When you can walk, yes.
Well, right now I don't have my brace on, so I will just do a 360 rotation from my exit seat.
Okay.
Hold on. Can I split my camera?
I have some more questions about the RV.
That's my bed, which isn't made, and my brace, and my teddy bear, and my fox.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my couch covered in all my bags that I never unpacked from my fight
I get
trip.
it.
Yeah, and then there's like kitchen and bathroom and the other bed, but that's all storage, and then my TV. And then I sit here. And I'm at the dining table.
I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm like a little bit jealous.
It's really cool. Like,
well,
I have everything I need in one room.
It's minimalist living, right? You pay for the whole thing cash, one shot, done.
Yeah, I paid $9,000 for this.
Done.
Yeah.
You have enough connections where like, yo, can I plug in? People are like, yeah, of course, like whatever.
I mean, I pay for the spot that I'm in right now, but it's still only like $1,000 a month, and that's for everything.
$1,000 a month.
Yeah, but it's $1,000 a month, and that's for power, water, gas, everything. Like I don't pay utilities.
What? Okay, all right. You are in Cali.
I am in Cali. So alternative to get a 1-bedroom studio here was $2,800 a month, and then that's plus utilities as well. So I pay $1,000 a month, and that's for everything. I have no bills on top of that.
And also, like, if your place was like awesome, you love being there all the time, it's harder for you to like leave it.
Go to training, yeah. Yes,
it is.
Yes. And I was like, I moved to California to train full time, right? So I trained a lot more here than I did in Vegas. So I was like, why do I want to spend $3,000 a month on an apartment just to sleep in? Like, I'm never going to be there.
Right. Or you're sitting, you get fucking kind of restless. Let me go for a run. Let me,
Yeah.
Or let me go fucking like hang out with people.
Yeah. So right now, like I have neighbors in a bus next to me that are my friends, 2 women, and we have like
you guys have little fires and shit.
Yeah, we have like a communal outdoor setup with like lights and chairs and everything. Yeah, it's cool. I like it, and I can pick up and move my house wherever the fuck I want.
I remember back in the day, like Clay Guida bought a bus.
Yeah, he was living in the bus for ages.
But he had a fucking like he probably spent like $100,000 on that fucking thing.
I think Cerrone does a bus as well.
Yeah.
He takes it.
That's a write-off. That was a write-off for Cerrone. Because I remember when I was going out to train with Uriah Faber in like 2009. I was like, hey man, what's up? Like, yeah, we're looking at a bus. I'm like, you gonna get a bus? He's like, yeah, for a write-off. Like,
I could see that.
Yeah, you're making that much money, you need to write off a fucking $100,000. But it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Cowboys bus is like a $200,000+ bus though. Yeah.
If it wasn't like somehow given to him, I don't.
No, I'm pretty sure he bought it because when I was buying this, I was talking to him a lot about it because I'm going to sell this and buy like a Ford shuttle bus.
Oh, you're going bigger.
Yeah, so like they're the truck that carry the shuttle bus on the back. And then that way, because this one I have to tow with my car, right? So the car you have? Ford, I have a Bronco.
Oh, a Bronco.
Yeah.
So is the word a gypsy or is that an insult?
I mean, it's different. Gypsy is different in my country to what it means in the countries it originated from, which was like Ireland or wherever, Well, it's different. Like gypsy in my country is fine. It's like a traveler. Whereas gypsy in Europe has like an actual meaning.
Or
we
you're
just
like
use it as like slang. I mean, I'm not saying that, but
No, but in Europe, you're like a thief if you're a gypsy. Like you can't be trusted.
Well, wait, but the meaning in America is just that you travel from place to place.
Yeah, so I think it's the same.
Like you don't have a home.
In Australia. Yeah, I think it's the same here as it is in Australia.
Yeah, I like gypsies. I'm cool with gypsies. That's why I wasn't using the European and insulting anybody.
Yeah, I was just trying to clarify. But yeah, like I like being able to live on the road. And having the bus will make more sense because I have to go to San Diego once a month now for work, so I can just take my whole house down there. Right now I have to get a hotel. I work with Triumph United, and then I have my brand, the Little Thick brand, and that's in the Triumph United warehouse as well. So I go down there once a month for about 4 days.
Oh, right, your shirt sold out.
So wait, this has become a thing, Lil Thick. I remember you posting about it initially. Now it's a
thing.
It's
a brand,
a line of clothing.
Where can people get a Lil Thick shirt or
it's lilthick.com, but they all sold out. So I have a new run coming in 3 weeks. Like it sold out in 4 hours or something ridiculous. Because apparently I did a good job of promoting it. But yeah.
Which, hang on. So I've worked with like a few sponsorships. They're like, hey, listen, we'll pay you on how much stuff you sell. I'm like, can we not do that?
Yeah.
They're like, what do you mean? I mean, if you sell a lot, we'll pay you more. I'm like, the thing is about me when with the savings and like, I don't know. I think I'm really cool. I'm like, hey guys, you should do this. And I'm like, hey man, how did it go? Like, you sold 6. I'm like, what? 6. 6 people.
Yeah.
You know what? If I'm being honest, it just crushes the pride because I would like to think I have this like, guys, listen, I'm doing it. It's awesome.
Yeah. I know what I'm talking about. I'm cool enough that you're going to follow what I do. Yeah.
6 people, 6 psychopaths are like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it too. Let's go.
Well, see, I don't do that. I just made my own brand so that I'm completely responsible for it.
And so
everything goes back.
Hang on. Just I'm going off of these. I'm sure throughout your career, you've done a couple of those. No?
No.
Never.
I've never really had many sponsors because I don't agree with a lot of the way sponsorships are run. So I've always had very, very minimal, and they've only been actual paying sponsors.
Can you elaborate on that? What do you mean how they're run? Like you only get what you sell type thing, like Dennis was just talking about?
Like percentage of sales. Because realistically, the company gets more out of it than what you get out of it as the athlete, So like they get a lot of benefit using you for free marketing in exchange for giving you a couple of T-shirts that cost them $8 to sell. Like I don't agree with that. I value myself more than that. Yes. Hand is up, sir.
Hi. So usually it would be like, yo, you pay me this so much per fight. And then, this is kind of like another thing too. I think they were just seeing how like, does it make sense that we're paying him what we're paying him?
Wait, did Menace just raise his hand to ask that?
He did. He was really polite and he waited until I was finished speaking.
Yeah, Stan.
You see what's going on? Jess? He's already a guest on Heartbreaker and the Man. So Dennis Bermudez, it's been great having you here.
No, Stan, why don't you get your little fucking pen and paper out and take notes? That's why you don't have a girlfriend, Stan. Tell him, Jess.
I don't even know what he just said.
I could have a girlfriend. Jess? I don't have a girlfriend by choice.
Jess. Oh,
do I not? I don't have a girlfriend by choice. Up on that.
Stan got his heart broken, I don't know, like 5-10 years ago. He's a cold-blooded man now.
No, I'm not.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Whoa. He goes, no, man. She goes, yeah.
No, well, she said she could appreciate that. I'm saying, I'm trying to move on.
No, but you were about to start backing out of like me, what I'm saying. She's like, no, I like that. You're like,
no, not at all. I just don't.
Jess, you saw that, right?
I saw it. I did see it.
It's a conscious choice. I could have a girlfriend.
Dan, are you too,
and
once your hair gets down to your ass, going to donate your hair to Locks of Love?
No.
Yeah, but he's not going to be at risk of missing weight if he doesn't shave his head.
Here's a funny thing, too.
That's what I was thinking.
What, Ortega?
I was like, man, this dude might have shaved his head because, like...
That was the initial report, is he shaved his head because he was going to miss weight. He
weighed in at 146.
Yeah.
All right? He weighed in at 146 flat. He weighed in at the limit. He absolutely shaved his head. He said he did an interview and he was like, I was going through my weight cut and I was like, man, this really sucks. I haven't done this in 2 years. And then I thought about all those kids with cancer and how hard their lives are. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to shave it. With how long his hair is, that was like 4 or 5 ounces, right? And he then didn't have to cut that because he was complaining about how hard his weight cut was. And then it was just convenient that now he had a reason to do it, right? But
well, did he complain about
it? Was his weight cut was really difficult.
He did say that. I didn't see. Yeah,
he did say that. Yeah,
I could see that 100%. We've seen who else did? I think Desmond Green, your boy Desmond Green, Menace, did that as well.
Oh, he did.
Came in and was like 1.5 pounds over, shaved his dreadlocks, and wound up fucking making weight.
Jesus Christ.
When my hair was long, I fought like Max Holloway and Steven Seiler. So I remember like the weight cut being like, fuck, this fucking sucks. I'm like, I'll shave my fucking head. I don't give a fuck.
Did you assume that your hair was going to be a lot heavier than what it was? Because I was going to do the same thing when I made my debut in Sydney because I was like 3 pounds over and I was like, fuck it, I'm shaving my head again. I don't give a fuck. And then I'm like, that might be an ounce. You know? Like,
no, my hair is
not going to make a difference.
My hair is thin. Was that would that have been before or after Rose shaved her hair?
After, I think. But I was just growing. That was when I had the.
Because people like, oh yeah, you know what I mean, like this. Yeah.
But that was when. Remember, I had the mohawk. I had a mohawk for ages, so I was like growing out. I was growing out the mohawk at the time, so I was like this far into the regrowth. So I was like, fuck it, just take it all off again. I'll start again.
Me and Stan's homegirl, her name's Olivia. No, Olive. Sorry.
No, her name is Olivia, but Olive.
Is it?
That's her real name, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Olive. She's got this fucking awesome mohawk. It's regardless, but she doesn't fight MMA.
Oh, she's
You could be like the mohawk. What?
No, I hated it. I hated it. Okay. You know, did you watch American Horror Story, the Freak Show one? I
didn't. I watched House of 1,000 Corpses yesterday.
Okay, not quite the same, but anyway, there's a character on American Horror Story that's a pinhead. There's a girl, and she just has like a little ponytail on top, and that's what I looked like. So I will never go back to the mohawk because it looked good for one day every 3 months, and then the rest of the time looked fucking atrocious.
Well, you have to style it every day, no?
Yeah, but when you're training, you can't style it every day.
Yeah,
it was like it just had to go up, right?
I always giggle when I see you post, Jess, about the mom cut you used to have. Like, worst fucking haircut, but it's just funny. Like, that's so like a young Jess with that weird bowl haircut.
That was when I was trying to grow out the mohawk. That was that was one of the progressions. Because I went from I was skin bald on either side. And then so the mom cut happened as it was all growing out.
Mm.
So right now,
you know, it could be like a marketable thing, like a villain in MMA. If some girl like took on the Karen persona,
1,000,000%,
and just like complained about everything, got the cut. I mean, probably millions of followers, but like you have to take on like you're a villain.
I feel like she would end up being Colby. She would end up being like Colby.
I was about to be like social media strategy session.
Whoa, hang on, no, Colby's
killing it. What do you mean?
Has gone up in my book with the whole like, hey LeBron, fucking, you want a fucking hard job, be a cop, and
yeah, calling out everyone. It's so ridiculous. Like some of the shit he says is so ridiculous. How did you even think of that?
So here, Jess, what's your?
The president called. Like the president called him. That was.
Yeah.
I don't care.
What's your stance on Colby? You're not a fan, Jess?
Obviously.
Well, okay, wait. So I met Colby when when that Verdun boomerang thing happened.
Yep.
Yeah, so I was with Colby in Sydney then because that was right before my debut fight, and we were actually on our way to an interview. Me, him, and my team. And that whole weekend, like, Colby was super cool. This was really before it was like after the Brazil Filthy Animals thing, I think, but before he went like full Covington. And I thought he was really nice. Like, him behind the scenes without the character was a really nice guy. And then, I don't know, as he's just, I feel like it's hard to play a character for so long and not take on some of those ideals and some of those beliefs, you know? So I don't know who Colby is behind the character now. So I don't agree with a lot of what he says. I'm also not from this country, so a lot of it I also don't understand, to be completely honest.
Well, it's a pro wrestling act. Like, he's not going to see you and be like, "Oh, Jesse Jess," and roast you.
No.
You know
I know that. But it was like, I feel like I met him right before he really like delved in 100%, you know? And I feel like he's changed over the last couple of years since he's like actually become that person.
I can see that. Sometimes
I don't know why I'm backing him, but because he came on the scene, a wrestling background. I see that, you know, because I got Brazilian friends and your guys are all animals, and when Verdum smacked him up, I'm like, good.
Yeah.
But seeing him now, I don't know. I'm like, oh, it's an act. I get it.
Yeah, I understand what he's doing. Like, I don't necessarily agree with I think some of the stuff he says is pretty
Somebody's
horrible,
gonna do it, right?
But
and
I understand.
Not a lot of people want to.
Yeah.
You know,
like I don't know. I don't know if it's shit. My phone's dying. I don't know how worth it is though, because like this is gonna follow him forever beyond this career. So is it?
I think it turns into I don't think in a bad way though, because there are a lot of villains in the WWF and shit like that, or WWE, and when they retire or whatever, he can at the end of his career he can correct it all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and be a good guy.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Like the audience is we are such
for him.
What's up?
I don't have a yay or nay for him. I don't know Colby.
I'm the same. Like we'd love to have him on the show. I want to pick his brain on some shit. I think he's a gamer when it comes fight time, and that's what we really fucking give a shit about.
Yeah,
you know,
I like him as an athlete a lot. I think he's an amazing fighter.
Yeah. I think he's entertaining.
I understand what he's doing. He's a pro wrestling fan who saw how you get over is the term in pro wrestling, so he applied it to MMA.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
Conor did it, I feel like, without knowing he was doing it.
Yeah.
Like, Colby's not being himself. He's putting on a stick. His self is that nice guy that you met. Because I have mutual friends with him that tell me he's the nicest guy in the world. Like,
yeah, he was super nice when I met him.
Like, Conor just put out himself, and it wound up being what people thought the sport should be. You know what I mean? And you've seen it, Menace and Jess. There's people like that. Like, oh, if you and this guy fought, what would happen? I'm going to fucking kill that guy.
Yeah.
You've talked about it, Stan.
Yeah, like, I'm going to
be like, yo, you're fighting so-and-so. What's going to go? I'm like, I'm going to fucking smash him. And then an interview would come, like, it was kind of, well, he's, you know, he's pretty good at this. I have respect for the guy. And, you know, it's just like a natural.
But we're both at the highest level.
One-on-one talk. Yo, what's going to happen? I'm going to fucking end him so fucking fast.
Colby now is building it up, but Conor gave that one-on-one talk. Colby now is kind of giving that one-on-one talk, but it's with a twist where he's going into, well, Donald Trump, I'm his favorite fighter, and blah, 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 and...
Hey, he's got a, what's it called, a shtick or a...
Shtick.
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 You're close. Shtick.
Bro, it works. And you got to have something that sells, just like you were the Menace, and just like she's Jesse Jess.
Well, the Menace didn't really sell. I sold like 6 shirts, Stan.
That was one time. That was one company. Forget about that. We're watching that.
I would buy the Menace shirt.
Okay, I like that.
Send her a goddamn shirt.
I will buy it. Send me the link. I'll pay for it.
No, we got a Menace in the Man shirt coming for you.
Yeah, deal. I will buy it though. You don't need to send me free shit.
And make it tight.
You know what, Jess? We're charging you. We're gonna send it to you. We're charging you. Forget free.
Yeah, good.
$36.99.
$36.99 with shipping.
That's more expensive than what I sold my shirts for.
Well, come on. We're only selling like 3 of them. So.
Oh, so even that, like the Lil Thick, the name, the clothing line, that came off of your physical attributes, right?
Yeah, well, it kind of... Someone called me that once, and I was like, oh, fuck, I really like that, because I know I don't look like traditional female beauty standards, because I'm covered in tattoos, I'm fucking covered in scars, I always have colorful hair, I have face tattoos, blah, blah, blah. And I really like it when I'm bigger. It's my favorite thing about going up a weight division. Like, I like that my goal has been to put on weight. So I was like, fuck it, run with it. Like, there's so many women that are obsessed with how they look and how heavy they are and blah, blah, blah. I was like, why not just be comfortable? Like, if you're happy with what you're doing, then fuck it. Like, let's advertise that shit.
Why should you fight like 185?
I don't even think I could hit 185. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm actually pretty little.
No. Menace was saying he should fight at 185.
Oh, yeah, you should. Yeah.
Jess was like,
that would be fucking hilarious. Like, I couldn't even eat my way to 185.
Jesse, hang on. I can definitely win against one person in the UFC at 185. I don't know who, but I know I could.
100%.
I mean...
There's people that don't know how to wrestle.
So it would have to be a striker.
Well, that could be...
What, you going to see?
Oh my God, even that. Jess, I don't know if you've ever seen it, Jess, where we always joke about Tai Tuivasa.
Yeah.
Menace almost got into a fight with him.
What happened? Tell me that story.
Remember the UFC summit?
Yeah.
So I'm hanging out with Tyson Pedro.
Yeah.
And I just thought he had his buddy with him from fucking wherever.
Yeah.
And Ty's like, I want to buy a round. I'm going to give round shots to the boys.
Menace thought Ty was Pedro's
an average
friend.
Joe.
Pedro's fat friend.
Yes. Okay, got you.
So I'm like, no, I'm good. He's like, mate, I'm getting you a shot, you cunt. I'm like,
yeah.
So he comes back with shots. I'm like, not drinking it. He's like, where I come from, I bought you a shot. You take the shot. I'm like, I don't want it. Like, do you want to watch me throw up everywhere? I'm not taking it. He's like, you're going to fucking take it. I'm like, I'm going to go outside with you and we're going to fight before I take this shot. He's like, oh, yeah?
This is when Ty was really fat.
Huh?
That was when Ty was really fat. Because he's a lot
And he's like, oh, yeah. And I was like, yeah. And then Tyson was like, this is going to go somewhere. He's like, guys, settle down. Da-da-da. And I'm like, yeah, well, fuck this guy. Whatever. Da-da-da. And then, like, I don't know.
Did you say he's not even supposed to be here?
No, because I don't give a shit.
Do you know who I am?
Probably like 6 months later, I see him like flying knee knock out somebody. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh. That would have been really bad.
Or amazing for the rest of us. Like Angela Begania and Chris Cyborg.
For everyone except you, Menace. It was almost awesome.
Jesse, you want to see me like teeth in the street?
I'm saying it might have bumped up your profile again. Like,
why? Wait, Jess was there for this incident.
I wasn't
he was there for like the fight summit, I think.
No, that was right before I got signed. Like literally 4 months before I got signed.
When Chris Cyborg almost fought that fucking
Angela Begania.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got invited to that fight summit.
I sent it to my guy. I'm like, you need to get the internet now. We can get hits. This will blow up. And then I had to wait till I got home, and it was already on the internet in like 7 spots.
Yeah, you weren't the one.
Menace
trying to make Menace 2 blow up. I'm like, hey, Dana, I'll fight for the title. I got 500,000 people saw my video one time.
But even Jess, you've been on the show before. You see what we're doing here. It's almost like therapy. Like you just sit and shoot the shit and hang out.
Except I feel like I'm your guys' therapist.
Ooh, okay. Go.
You might not be wrong.
Wrong?
No, we take that here at Menace and the Man. We've said it many times. We want to be like a man's Bible. So right now, don't take it the wrong way. we have a sexy Australian UFC fighter on the show. So men out there, what do they need to do to impress or win over Jesse Jess?
Oh, me? Oh, that's a good question.
Do flowers work?
No.
They die.
I don't.
You're more about something more permanent.
I'm more about dudes who don't have mother issues, financial issues, insecurities.
By mother issues, talking about baby mamas or your mom?
Well, both. No, both. Good question. Both.
We're both out, Stan.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
I have problems with my mom? I do, yeah.
I feel like I meet dudes who just don't know how to take care of themselves. So I don't want kids.
You to do it.
I don't want kids. I don't want a man child. Ever. I don't want kids ever. I don't want to date someone who needs a mum. I refuse to be that person.
That's why you have dogs. That's why you have dogs.
100%. That's why I have dogs.
Yeah, you don't.
I love my dogs. I'm happy.
You don't know.
Where are they?
You don't need that in a spouse. They're in. Oh, Menace was in the bathroom. They are. They are. Jess just looked at you like, "What the fuck?" I talked about that. They are in what state? Oregon.
Oh, they're getting trained.
Yes.
So you're actually in a bad way right now.
No, I'm really happy they're not here right now, so close to surgery, because my dogs are fucking insane.
Oh,
they are insane. Okay. So I planned this.
Planned as such, like your dogs, your kids be away. You can hear, relax.
Yes. Right. I planned it. I planned it like this.
I think
it sucks them not being here, but I am happy that they're not here.
Well, that's what I think Menace meant in a bad way, as far as you're all alone. You don't have your dogs to keep you companionship and whatnot.
I really like being on my own. I am actually really enjoying myself. I have no responsibilities right now. I haven't had that in years.
The life of a gypsy. Yeah. What do you mean?
Exactly. I don't need to have responsibilities. I fight people for a living.
Yes. Yeah. So like I said, Jess, the knee injury, anytime you want to come on, you're the co-host.
Deal.
We'll interview Menace, or you guys can interview me. We'll figure it out however we want, but you watch fights, right? You'll be watching this weekend?
I will watch this weekend, yes.
UFC 254. 4? Yeah. Justin Gaethje versus Khabib. It's a top. There's some good main card fights. We'll start right from the top. Do you think Justin Gaethje could possibly beat Khabib?
Fuck, man. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I think, like, Khabib as a champion has gotten better and better and, like, plugged every weakness. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I know Justin, what they like, Justin's never been taken down. Fucking, he's got so many performance of the night fights, blah, blah, blah. Like, Justin can box. His fight against Tony Ferguson was amazing. But I just don't think there's anyone else even training that is at the level that Khabib's at. Like, I don't know how you replicate Khabib's style completely to be able to prepare for him. So I don't know. I'm actually excited for it. I like Khabib a lot, and I like Justin, so I think it'll be fun. Or it'll be really boring.
People get, like, the impression, because I always try to play devil's advocate with Khabib, that I don't like Khabib, but I actually love Khabib. I'm a huge Khabib fan, but I think Justin Gaethje is the perfect storm to possibly pull off this upset.
Yeah, for sure.
What you're saying is if anybody could beat Khabib, it's Gaethje right now. And
Menace will understand this. It's also the style of wrestling that Gaethje is.
Yeah.
Like, Gaethje's an all, like Menace, you'll understand, and Jessica, you'll understand from me at the highest level in MMA. Gaethje is an All-American at defensive wrestling. So he reached All-American status just being a defensive wrestler. His offensive wrestling was not All-American. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His defensive wrestling was All-American status. And that's how he reached.
And that's what you need against Khabib, is defensive wrestling. Yes, I agree.
Stylistically, this is very interesting.
Yeah, because the thing is like, as a wrestler, if I see you plant your feet, I'm gonna smoke you. Hopefully I don't get hit on the way in. But as soon as I see you plant hard and just I'm gone.
Like
which
like
whenever I would spar Gregor Gillespie, I never planned. I had to keep fucking just jabbing and moving my feet because as soon as I planted, he was like a missile on me.
Like those guys. You know those guys, Menace, where they're not high level or as high level of a grappler in perception as you, but they can stuff a takedown, and then when there's punches adding in, that could be a whole different ballgame. I feel like that's what this fight is.
Especially if they're really, really hard.
Yeah. Like Gaethje is an All-American, but Khabib is like world Sambo champion, undefeated, said, I'm coming out in this fight, I'm going to grapple him. He pretty much said, I'm going to come out and choke him out.
Yeah.
I think Gaethje could stop this.
Yeah. I'm still on. I love Gaethje. I'm on Team Khabib though for this one.
Like if you're betting your trailer on it, you're going Khabib.
If I would never bet my trailer on fucking anything.
I'm saying if you were, you ninny. I'm not saying make money. I'm saying like, listen, this is what I have to live with. I'm going with this guy. Like for example, like. My house, to stay in my house, and I have to pick one fighter, I'm going Khabib. But if I'm trying to, like, get a bigger house...
Then you go Justin. I get ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get ya. It's so... I don't know.
I think, is that what was that enough? Or, like...
Yeah, kind of.
You were close there.
Fuck off, Stan.
But...
so put your hair in a ponytail.
What's next?
It's almost like that type of fight where you could just say Khabib by decision.
Yeah, it'd be pretty safe.
Yeah. If it goes to decision, I got Khabib.
You could bet Khabib by decision, but I'm hoping Justin Gaethje pulls it off, and I actually think he pulls it off. And I actually bet with Tyrone Spong a body shot.
He was drinking.
So I might die. I could die. He could puncture my liver or my lung with a...
It's fucking tired Spong. What a stupid bet to make. I think I would rather bet my trailer.
I tried to, like, I was like, Tyrone, like, not in the ribs, like an organ. He was like, nah. He said body
ribs?
shot.
Wherever.
Hang on. Stan said body shot.
I was like, whatever you want.
Send her the link, because he got, like, he's like, I can't wait.
You know what? He like
friend.
He was like,
blood. I was like,
he was like, yo, it was great to be on your guys' show, but I just want to tell you, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like that was his outro. Like I'm gonna fuck you up.
If he liver shots you, like you may die. You might get toxic shock and die.
I'm gonna live, I think, but we'll see. I think Justin.
Man, I think if you get punched outside of a hospital, I think that increases your chance of survival by like 10.
So you're saying I need to do it outside of a hospital?
Go to the hospital first.
I think that'd be amazing. I think that also...
That's probably pretty smart.
Thank you. I like to think of myself as a smart man.
All right, well, that's what we're going with. So I'm going for Justin Gaethje. But Menace, you're going Khabib, or you think Gaethje can pull this off?
Listen, we had one of the two guys on the show multiple times.
We do have a thing here, Jess, where we're never picking against you.
Yeah, like, good. Okay.
Never.
So you have to pick for Justin?
Ever. Like, you're at a point, I think this is your third appearance. It's going to take another girl you're potentially fighting a little bit to catch up to you. So we're Team Jesse Jess.
Okay.
Right now, we're Team Gaethje here. He's been on twice. Khabib's been on 0 times.
Yeah.
So, in the future, we get some whore on here and give Stan a blowjob. He's like, listen.
Wait, we're getting whores on? What? What?
It was a joke.
Don't call Izzy girlfriend a whore.
My girlfriend?
Yeah.
Stan, I don't think. I think Stan said he's not ever going to get married or have kids. I think he said that one time.
Yeah, smart.
Wow.
Would I, if it came like gun to the head? Wait, no, never mind. Because I've had gun to the head. I've had gun to the head where the girl was like, marriage or I'm leaving. And I was like, then I guess we're done. You know what I mean? I will marry, potentially, the right person.
Does she have to make more than you in money?
No, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with, like, chemistry, physical connection, like, things like that.
So she has to be able to, like...
When I leave for 9 to 5 and she leaves for 9 to 5, it doesn't matter what we do. It matters, like, in the bedroom and what it's like when we're around each other, dinner, shit like that. But I don't want kids. I don't want to get married. Can those options change? Absolutely.
How old are you?
34.
Old enough.
Old enough.
Give me 1 second. I just gotta go check something real quick.
Fuck. He's like a little kid. I'll be right back.
I think you had to go to the bathroom. I don't know why you said I gotta go check something.
Check something.
But you get
who's next on the card? Who's before Gaethje and who's co-main?
Whittaker and Cannonier. But I was gonna say, you get where I'm coming from, Jess. Kids and marriage, not for everybody.
Yeah, and that should be okay.
I think it's amazing.
Me too. Me too.
All right. Great minds think alike. So Robert Whittaker, Jared Cannonier is the other fight.
Oh, so I've said multiple times on Twitter that I would pick Robert Whittaker over my own boyfriend. So I'm Robert Whittaker till I die. That's where my brain went. Like, what? You said you'd have Robert Whittaker's babies or something? Like, oh, so Robert Whittaker could be your boyfriend. No, if Robert Whittaker was fighting my boyfriend, I would go for Robert Whittaker. Oh, okay.
I would break up with you instantly.
That's why you're not my boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's really shallow.
Why Robert Whittaker?
I just love him. I think he's such an amazing example of a good human being. And I love how he fights. You know, I think he's the best representation that our country has had in a long, long time.
I agree. I think Robert Whittaker's a great dude. He's also...
Why are you smiling like that?
Who?
Me?
No, Stan.
You creep.
Because he's also... I mean, he's cool. He's also a fucking nerd.
Stan would blow him.
No, he's also a fucking nerd. Like, he
is.
Yeah.
He is, but he's also one of the baddest people on the planet.
That's what I'm saying. That's who's the nicest people in the world are fucking nerds.
I like that meme of like Justin Gaethje like with glasses on, like looking up, like what? And like you're telling me this guy is gonna defeat the most badass fighter, power fighter in the world.
And that's what it is. Yeah, he might.
Real quick, guys, I need to what I was checking is I peed into the toilet. I was just making sure I was checking to see that the toilet seat flushed or the toilet flushed.
Okay.
What? What? What are you talking about?
I should probably get the scooting.
Why would you get the scooting?
It was a joke, Stan. I told you guys I'll be right back. I gotta check something. And I told you I was checking to see that if I peed into the toilet, that would flush. It was a joke. You guys both.
It went. Yeah, I didn't get the joke. I was like, you broke something? You need to go fix something? What?
Well,
all right. That was awkward.
Very awkward. But
you guys are the worst. No, that was really funny. I was thinking about the whole time while I was peeing. I'm like, they're gonna think it's so funny, Dennis. You're so funny.
You are funny, but that was a miss.
So this is one of those cards, Dennis, where we don't know too many people.
Yeah, I saw that.
The only other fight that I can even gauge that you would care about would be Tai Tuivasa versus Stefan Struve.
And where are they on the card?
Our boy Sam Alvey will be fighting, but he's fighting a guy who we do not know. They are the...
Who is he fighting?
Sam Alvey is fighting Jung Da-un.
Don't know who that is.
He might be Asian. But
he probably came from that
Stefan Struve versus Tai Tuivasa.
TFI in China.
And then Alexander Volkov versus Walt Harris. Those are the only like name fights. Oh, and then the guy who paints himself like the Hulk.
Yes.
Oh yeah, like the Hulk or like the Joker.
Like the Hulk. The Hulk guy.
I get those two guys confused too.
Yeah, me too.
Ion Cutelabra versus.
Oh yeah, the fight.
He's got that rematch.
This is the rematch.
Yeah, where he played dead, and then the fight got stopped, and he got upset about it.
Yeah.
That was bullshit, right? That they stopped it.
Yeah.
I mean, he was pretty convincing. Like, you could go either way. He did look like he was about to get knocked out. Like, I was.
Jesse Jess, you're in a fist fight.
Maybe he committed a little bit too much, you know?
All right, Jesse Jess, you're in a fist fight.
Yes.
You're trying to stand up for a reason, right?
Yes.
Whether you're home or not. If you want a way out, you'll drop straight down and shell up.
Yeah.
You train with that in mind. Like, when you go into the fight, you're not like, listen, if I'm wobbly, stop it. I'm on my feet, stop. No fighter has ever said that in their life.
No.
So...
No, I agree. I'm with you.
I get the refs trying to do, save his life, he thinks, but...
Yeah, but, like, let the fucker get knocked out. Let him get knocked out.
Yeah.
Well, you will attest to it. Both of you guys, let me die in there. Not literally, but
the only
literally.
thing I don't want is, like, the only specification I gave to my coach is that if I'm ever in a fight and I'm losing and my face is getting really fucked up, like I have been cut, like, he needs to stop it. Because this is going to make you money longer than MMA is going to make me money. So I'm like, if there's risk of permanent facial damage, you need to throw it in.
I've never said that. Just I'll be Two-Face.
Yeah, I would like to have a career beyond fighting. And I've already fucked myself up enough with tattoos that I don't need scars on my face.
Yeah, but that's a thing now.
Yeah, but not everywhere. It's still very, like, stylized.
You regret some of your tattoos?
I regret almost all of them.
What?
I just regret, like...
You got more not too long ago. You're just like, I'm already in. Let me just...
No, that's exactly it. Like, I'm already committed, right? The only ones I love my face tattoos, but the rest of them, like, if I could go back right now, I might not get my arms and my legs done. I might have got some a little more covered up. Yeah, because I would like to get into acting beyond this, and I feel like unless, like, obviously the right people are going to be willing to cover these up, but I also feel like I've kind of pigeonholed my look a little too much.
So acting, are you going to be like a supervillain?
Yeah, that's what I said on my Instagram.
You said this?
Yeah, last night. Twice on my Instagram.
I did not.
Yeah, Stan.
I stalk your Instagram.
Stan.
I stalk your Instagram. I did not see this, but I'm just saying I could see you. I
said it twice.
I could see you being like a Bond supervillain or something like that.
Yeah. Well, actually, I have friends. I have a meeting with an acting agent whenever I can be bothered to set the meeting. But I have a friend who is an actor, and he's currently writing like a series for me that we're going to do a pilot of and pitch. So it's not a villain type character, though.
Before I retired, that was like, listen, after I'm done fighting, I'm going to get into acting. I think I'm pretty charismatic. And I went for, what's the cop, CSI? I went for, my manager got me a thing. I think it came through jail, whatever, down to me. I went to the city. It took me an hour to get to the city. I did 10 minutes. All right. We'll let you know. Went an hour back home. Didn't hear anything. I'm like, Doc, nothing? Yeah, I guess they didn't want you. I was like, I nailed it. I felt like I nailed it. Stan, didn't I pitch it to you one time? I was pretty convincing, I felt. I was like a gym owner, and I was like, I don't know where. She was here yesterday. And I thought that could have been my big break. And I just pissed it down my leg, I guess, like everything else.
Bro, it takes more than one audition. You got cocky thinking, I'm Dennis Bermudez. I'm going to nail this on the first one.
Yeah, it's like how many fights
the
did you
only
have
one
before you got signed to the
like,
UFC?
hey.
You got to keep trying. You got to keep trying to get to where you want to be.
I
You
only
should
got
know that
presented
as a
one
professional
opportunity.
athlete.
You think Brad Pitt got the first job he went for?
I mean, probably.
Probably. But if he didn't, he would have kept going. That's what I'm saying. That's what you should have done.
Dan, if you
It
think
takes
I'm going to
commitment,
Sydney every
Dennis.
day.
Oh, look who... so we'll wrap real quick, but Gilbert actually just showed up.
Oh, Gilbert.
Dorino.
What's up? What's up?
How are you, my brother?
Just kid again.
Short notice, no problem.
We got no video for you, Gilbert.
1 second. Yep.
Gilbert, we don't get all day.
Point. Here. Got it?
Hey.
Yes. What's up? I was sparring, bro. I had a couple of guys with the fights. So,
Gilbert, go horizontal.
say that again?
Can you go horizontal with your phone?
Yeah, right now, bro.
So listen, the show's changed a little bit.
All right.
It's Menace and the Man and the Heartbreak.
Okay.
I thought this meant I could go now. I'm hungry.
Or you can. You can totally go.
Yes, absolutely. If you need to go, Jess, you can go. Gilbert Burns,
All right.
thank you for joining us. Jess, I don't know if you guys ever met before.
He was at my
Not
fight.
yet.
But I
Yeah?
didn't meet him. But you were at
No,
my
I
fight.
didn't. Oh, I left as soon as you got the win. I
Yeah.
was there helping in
You
translation.
were doing
I saw you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw the guy making that stupid question, like if he got mad with, that she was getting a
But
wedding
she was
right
getting
after.
married. Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like why he asked that question?
Yeah,
Hang on, he
stupid.
asked you if you're getting married, Jess?
No. So the girl I fought was getting married 3 weeks after our fight, and I fucked her face up. And then so one of the reporters was like, "Oh, do you feel bad that you caused so much damage when she's about to get married?"
Chance.
Like I think
No
she was pretty
chance.
arrogant booking a fight right before her wedding. Fuck
She was
her.
she's trying to pay for that bitch.
Yeah,
Hey, cash down.
she got cocky and was like, I'm going to win this fight. The wedding's a
Yeah.
couple days after.
Yeah, jokes on her.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm leaving. Good to see you, Gilbert. Goodbye, gentlemen.
See,
Jess,
right.
Hey, Jess, we always love having you on here.
I love you guys. I'm gonna be co-host soon.
anytime. I'll be
Love
in
that.
touch,
All right.
Jess. Talk to you soon.
Bye. Wait, let me leave. Fuck.
Yeah, press the button.